You know how much I enjoy taking a piece of gear, audio gear, and finding a use for it that's somewhat unique. And my dear friends at Sonux hit me up to the Oxford Evolution, and I've fallen in love with it. I highly recommend you check it out. I'm going to show you a couple of ways I'm using it, a little different than the way it was designed. Now, it's designed to have two sections. This transient section works like a classic transient designer, but you can see you've got a lot more ability to fine tune it. And then you can do this equalizer thing. You can either use focus or tilt, so you can make the low end go down, the high end go up. I've got it set, so I want to remember this. And then this bottom section, the sustain is what it says, but it's not. It's cooler than sustain because you can control the length of the sustain with the hold and the release and the attack. And here again, you've got the ability to change the EQ of what you're doing. And right now I've got this bypass. So if you look at this little button here, this to me is the really cool thing. Now I was given this percussion track, and I really liked it a lot. And this is the way it got it. And I thought that percussion was kind of cool. So what I did was I came up with this setting that would allow me to get rid of everything else. Watch this. It's so cool. Now the cool thing about this plug-in is we can hear the change that we're making. So here's the difference. This is just the difference this is just what the transient top is doing. And we can mix in any amount we want. This warmth button does that. It gives it a little color. What's not to like about it, right? Okay, let me show you something else. Same song. I had another percussion part. And I'm gonna play it to you without it. Let's use a smaller chunk. Man, this thing's amazing. I when I first saw it, I was like, "Yeah, that's sustain. That's cool. You know, a lot of things have it, but the things you can do with this, I'll show you some stuff. Today I just did an explosion, and I used the sustain to take the explosion, and I did this. I took the I made a peak at around, I think it was about 80 or something, somewhere in here, and then added that to the sustain. Oh, it sounded like an event. check this out. I think you're going to like it. And just remember, there's a lot of ways you can use transient shaping plugins. This one right now is my favorite, and you just have so much control. Don't just think of it for drums. You can use these techniques on vocals, on acoustic guitars, on pianos, on pads, anything you want to give it a little bit of, make it easier for the person to hear it in the mix. Transients aren't bad things. Transients are good things. Without transients, it's hard to find stuff in the mix. And if you want depth in your mix and clarity in your mix, you have to learn how to manipulate transients. You can't have a bunch of them going, or then you can't hear anything. But if you don't have enough, then you can't hear anything either, okay? Check it out.